How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical, this is Vampire Nation, Blood Nation, let's get to it. We've got a little problem with a cluster here, or a ship part to be more accurate. Psychic ship that's given us all minus, I believe it's 16 at the moment, which is hella negative. There's not too much we're going to be able to do about this. We haven't got any mortars or anything like this, and the positioning that it's in is just incredibly unfortunate for us, in all honesty. So it's just going to cause us all manners of problems. I did think about like Doomsday rocket launching it and whatnot. The problem is these mechanoids here with their laser beams are just literally going to slaughter anyone that comes near. And one little mistake, we're in a big bit of trouble. There is a bit of open terrain there, so I'm curious to see where that opens out. But we're going to have to tank. We're just going to have to like continue as we are doing at the moment. And then I'm not really sure, in all honesty. The problem is, as long as that ship part is up, they will stay around to guard it. Like, our moods are good, don't get me wrong, like, but they're dropping massively just on a minus 16. So we're not really going to be able to tank this for too long. Leads us to what are our options. I think the lack of mortars is cargo pods. Go on, be 10 mortars. Just drop me 10 mortars on. Some gold. 26 gold. Not really the answer to the problem that we have. I'll be honest, this is the first time that I've been thinking like, is this the moment that we should move? We're not going to, but oh boy, I was thinking about it because it's just hella awkward, their positioning. And this cluster just keeps... I think we need to wake these up. Just because... Problem is we can't even build mortars because I think it's really dumb because you need to reinforce barrels, but you can't actually make reinforced barrels, which is I think a bit silly. Out of all the technology you can build in this colony, I can't build a reinforced barrel. Like, doubt.
Bruh.
But it's fine. Right, statues all in there, that's cool. Colony at home is still going, so that's absolutely fine. Yeah, I don't really think mortars would be the option. Just trying to think, keeping them asleep is going to do what? Waking them up does what? Well, waking them up means if there's an attack or a manhunter pack, at least they will be targeted, but then, depending where that comes up, the other group will get targeted first anyway, so I don't know if that's going to help too much. Just thinking out loud. Have we still not taken your leg off? Remove peg leg, thank you. We keep them asleep, we can get close to attack them. Again, we're not going to have the firepower to do anything. Wake them up. In case an attack comes in, at least then they can get targeted. But then if we... These are going to be very hard. This could be the end of the colony, this here. Depending how quickly this psychic droner, like, starts going up in drone level. Like, it could end us. On females. Okay, so I'm going to wake them up. So Holder, come down, get a sniper. Because... And I just want to see how much I can, like, scum them. If that makes sense. So I just want to take one person. And Holder I trust the most. Come. No, come on, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
You serious?
Right, should we try that again? I'm gonna have to wait for that fire to go down. Because what I don't want to do is wake these mechanoids, try and run away, and then go into the fire, or go near the fire, and then Holder be like, Holder is fleeing the fire. Right. Brilliant. Right, are we going to be able to get pot shots? Right, is it night time? It is dark, so we should be getting our... added accuracy, you'd like to think. You'd like to think. Trying to fire from as far away as humanly possible, but... Okay, so let's try again. They're just on. Right, so I'm guessing they're not going to check... Oh god, Holder got hit. How bad? Not too bad. Sorry, Holder. Okay, so they're woken up, which is something. But yeah, they are just going to stay there. So we're not really going to be able to do too many shenanigans. We only took 2%. Okay. Yeah, I feel like waking them up is the best thing, just because we can't really do anything. Even the Doomsday rocket launchers, let's for argument's sake, because we've got 2 Doomsday rocket launchers and a triple rocket launchers. Even if we said they destroyed the droner, which I don't think they will, I think we'd get close, I don't think it would do it. Just because how much health these actually do have. We need mortars is what we need. Hang on, pause. Ah, did that quest come away? We did have a quest where we had like 3 big attacks, but obviously I was too late last episode in accepting it, unless it expired this episode. That would have been good, just for the pure luck that something might have went into these. Go Frenzy. How are we going to deal with this? I think I might have made a mistake waking them up. I don't think we can do anything. Because even if we get close enough to use a shield pack, we ain't got the DPS to kill all of that in one go. We haven't got the DPS to kill all of this in one go. So we got 2 shield packs, and then the problem is we can't run. Them laser ones would shoot us down. And like, how much health have they got? I don't think I can actually see. I don't think we're EMP resistant. Yeah. I feel like we would have needed too much to go our way. Waking them up is the best thing, because in case an attack comes. Drone intensifies. I didn't want it to intensify that quickly. Not even 10 minutes in. Cold snap. That's not too bad. Wish the cold would affect the mechanoids. Like, I wish severe cold would, like, even if everything only went down like 5-10%. Not kill them or like destroy them or anything like that. Nothing like too cheesy, but... Okay, I'm keeping an eye on people's moods. At the moment, we're not too bad. Luckily, we've got We haven't got everyone female, so that's handy. Yeah. We're just literally hoping an attack comes this way. Because that's the problem, a manhunter pack, we would then need it to come, like, over here. Even not here, because these turrets are going to shoot at it before it gets to them, like. I don't think this was the move. I think we have made an... Why is there just a baby there? Yeah, I think we have made a little bit of an error of judgment. What would happen? Can I build? Hang on. Pod launchers. I was thinking we could launch some chem fuel at it. Then I was thinking no, because then there'd be fire. But what if we launched high explosive rounds at it? What would happen? Right, so I need these adjacent to each other. I don't know the best way to set these up. Right. How much do we need for these? Get them up. I bet. Either way, we're going to get these up sooner rather than later, so we can get them up now. My thinking is, what if we could launch high explosive rounds, okay, at them, and then try and get a Doomsday rocket launcher in to blow it up? Like, I'm just curious. The problem is the shoot time for the Doomsday rocket launcher is very slow. But we wanted to get some transport pods up anyway. That gives us another option of something to do. We've got the steel and the components, so it's just the case of whenever they get built. We'll probably build some more, because eventually we will, like, long-range scan. Which, to be honest, I might just build the long-range scanner over here. Can I just make sure there's not a roof or anything?
Bruh.
And then security will go like turret. Because we've got no turrets like anywhere near here. So let's get 3 turrets. Just in case the game wants to like come over here. If anything else, it just distracts. You know, the idea is we really don't want anything over here. Okay. So yeah, we should have kept them asleep, launched loads of high explosive rounds at them, and then used the Doomsday rocket launcher on them, and then hopefully it stacks with the high explosive rounds. Because now the problem is going to be trying to get close to them. That's the problem now. So, let's see if this actually works. So, well, build the transport pods, because we've got no reason not to. I'll laugh if that's, like, too close. Right, so build these transport pods. What I'll do is I'll deconstruct that. Then mine that. There we go. So we've got our launchers up and we're going to get our deep scanner up. Chem fuel going in everything. That's fine. Would have perhaps liked the chem fuel to be a little bit closer, but living in the mountain sort of is what it is. Okay. Right, Albo's got 1 done, so I click on that. load. If I load... in my mind... Okay. In my mind, this fires like a mortar. I know it's not going to work like that, but can we just pretend? You're not even going to let me. Like, can we just pretend that's what's going to happen? Okay? Just for my own benefit. I just want to put 2 in. Just 2. Just want to put 2 in, just to see what happens. Watch it not allow me to do what I want to do. And then everyone's already laughing at me by this point. Right. Launch. Okay, you're not going to let me click on that. Alright, let's try. Right, what is going to happen then? The transport pods have arrived.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, and you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I don't feel like that worked even slightly to how I wanted it to. So, let's theory craft. Say we did that a couple of extra times. How would we... Could we do a chain reaction? Alright, hang on. Load. Items. I've got an idea. Load 2. So I want each of them to carry like a few each. I have an idea. I just don't... it will work because of science, kids. But it's whether the game is going to allow me to do this. I wonder if I can make a chain reaction. A chain reaction, so... Oh, what? I thought that... Has one already gone? No, there's 2 there, Jesus. If we done a chain reaction and blew up one of them, would it go... That was good sound effects. No, Hollywood has not contacted me, weirdly. No, it doesn't feel like a crazy idea, right? I think on paper this works. I honestly do. On paper it works. I've seen it in the movies, they've done it like this. Problem is we need to make sure there is enough explosives to do this once. Right, launch. A lot of shells. Okay. If this works, I'm a genius. I am just saying, okay? We have to acknowledge this. If this works, your Tazastical, your boy, is a genius. If it doesn't, this is going to be like what happened to all the children in the colony, where we basically pretend nothing happened. Right, items. I think this could work and I'm a genius. Okay, is literally what I'm going for here. Right, so to have the chain reaction, we're going to need more mortars closer in though. So maybe this will be the last one. Okay, and then there's a lot in here. There's 10. Okay, 10 doesn't seem like enough, does it? Okay, that has nothing in. Everyone's asleep because it's daytime. Right, it feels like this could work. And then what I'll do is I'll start making like the chain. Could do it with like chem fuel and stuff like that really, couldn't we? Like... Am I just being too clever for my own good? This pod has no fuel. Fuel it up, boys. Fuel it up. Right. That one grab. Launch. Right, so I want this to launch, like, here. Problem is, I don't know what the blast radius is. So maybe some chem fuel in between could be handy. So, launch. This is either the biggest... What do we reckon? Whoops. We can shoot them as well. The problem is we can only get so close. The long-range scanner's going in, which is nice. We've run out of steel already, which is not good. Lack of steel? No worries, I'll waste it all. Danger cluster. Has got a mortar. Okay, the drone is intensifying. I hear you, game. I hear ya. We're dealing with it. We've not got any chem fuel. We're going to pot. The plan is going to pot already before it even begun. We've hit steel. I mean, we are trying to mine it, so I'd hope we had found it. Okay. Load in this one. I want my chem fuel. Oh, we have no chem fuel. This is awkward. Right. So this one... Load like 5 mortar shells into it. Okay. So we need some chem fuel getting made. Is it getting made? So I'm going to up this to like 150. Transport launch is ready. Is that this one? Nope. Right, launch. Okay. Yeah, it's just going to be making sure I don't. If these don't have like a blast chain reaction, I'm going to like cry. I really would cry. We have some wood. Are you going to waste wood on this? We could chuck in, like, this is going so bad, I feel. Could chuck in some grenades. This is madness now. Like, are we playing this game properly? Are we just being silly now? Are we even taking this game seriously? Hi, Psychic Drone. Don't worry, we're loading, like, grenade... Oh. A lot of, obviously, micromanaging what we're doing here. Right. Launch some grenades. No, I've seen grenades blow up. Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. So we got our chain reaction. I feel like that's not too far away. I didn't want it down here. The problem is, none of the shells are actually close to this. But they are all over these. So if we could get these off, I feel like we could do a lot of damage. Holder. It's the daytime, so we lose or we don't have a lot of accuracy. I wonder if Holder could shoot that. Yeah, now I'm getting nervous that we don't actually have, like, the blast capabilities that we think we do. So, let's load 15 of them in. 2 incendiaries. I don't think the EMP will do anything. Let's just put 2 in, just because at this point there's no method to the madness. So in here I'm going to go items. And I'm going to go Molotov, Molotov, grenade, grenade, Molotov, grenade, grenade, Molotov, grenade, grenade. Load it in, load it in. The madness will not stop. There is, right, an alternative reality where this goes great.
Are you serious?
Okay? It doesn't feel like it. Okay, I can appreciate that it doesn't feel like it. I can appreciate that it feels like I've gone insane. I'm just trying to think. Think with what we've got. Think with what we've got. Is there anything else we could load in here that's like... Don't know. Okay. I would put a Doomsday rocket launcher in if I knew or didn't know how, like, explosive they were if you shot it. Right, are any of these... What's this? Nothing in it. Chunk of gold? Oh, long range scan. Can I just turn that off for the time being? I appreciate getting it up. Okay, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apparently not ready for launch out. Here we go. Here comes another group of stuff. Okay, so that's ready, right? Yep. Launch. Click here. So this has 15 high explosive rounds. So this needs to go into... Whoops. To that. Need to get it... Okay, okay, this is not going well. Imagine if I make such a big explosion that the game just breaks. I mean, I would laugh. The game just breaks and like, now you just blew like the whole world up. I honestly think we're onto something. We've just got to make sure these are all actually, like, connected to everything. So here we go. Now we're going to drop a load of grenades. Like, from... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right, now I'm going to load in... So we're going to do one more. Then I feel like any more after here, and we're just, like... It's just a silliness after this. So I can't really load any more of that in, so that's fine, just because otherwise we are losing resources that we do need. And I will send like 50 wood as well. So I feel like this is the last one, and then we've got to try and light it. Because otherwise we're using so much resources here. Yeah, no, I'm just going to launch it like that. Yeah. Okay, that's not the best spot in the world for it, but that's fine. Okay, tomorrow we strike. Tomorrow we strike. Alright, we've got some statues that we can load in places, which is cool. Got one in here. This room's a bit doom and gloom. There is a bit of chem fuel sitting around, so we might be able to get like one more launch of something. The flammable stuff is literally just to make sure that it connects with, like, the blast stuff. Rather than anything else. I know the flames won't hurt the mechs, but it's just to make sure that stuff travels. Because that's the thing, we don't want that to, like... if it's not going to light to make everything else explode, it's just sort of a like waste. Actually, we have got some more Molotov cocktails. We only need one. Send some EMPs because why not? I know every time I keep saying this is the last one. This will be the last one though. Will be the last one.
I've heard you say that 162 times.
Anything else we can send that's like it says some like leather. Send some cloth. I'm trying to get as many different things as possible. They're all flammable, but then hopefully they will cover a larger area. And then like wooden maces. Like kids' pants, kids' shirt. Right, there we go. We had more chem fuel, a load of that being sent in would be nice, but pretty much our whole high explosive rounds have been sent over. So it's just going to be a case of how this works in the game. In real life, this works. I mean, in real life, I'm in prison by now, let's be honest, like. Not because of anything I've done, FBI, like listening to me, like, jeez. FBI, open up! Right, and then just load more resources in here. If this goes the way I think it goes, it must blow up like 80% of the things there. Right, we are going to need to shoot this tonight. The psychic drone is at high. So this is the last bit that I'm going to throw in the mass. This is mainly just to connect the fires, to connect the blasts, to make sure everything gets hit. That's why we are loading it with just random stuff that can catch on fire, spread the fire, explode, all these things. We're looking for either maximum damage to the mechs or enough to take this psychic droner. We are halfway through an episode and it has just been crazy. We have just lost the plot. We are ready to launch. We're just trying to make sure that everything will burn. That is the aim of the game. Okay. Holder. Everyone. Inside. Holder, come with me. Do you think this is going to work, party people? I'll be honest, I don't think we'll get past the first one. We will try to shoot it first, and then if we have to, we will do the triple rocket launcher. The reason why we're going to try and shoot it, the problem is I debate whether that's too far away from that grenade. Just waiting for that fire to die down. Move away from it, because Holder will flee the fire. Already shooting us. Jump up. The problem is going to be trying to set this off. Right, Holder, unrestrict. Yeah, this is going to be the problem, isn't it? Yeah, come mine this. Just to see if we can get a better angle. Problem is the game knows the minute I'm in, like, shoot range to, like, come at me. Luckily, my range is pretty good compared to theirs. You're not going to let me shoot them? Oh, what? We do it from there with the triple rocket launcher. For sure. For sure we do it from there from the rocket launcher. If these don't have a chain reaction and they just go, I'm quitting. I'm done. I'm done with the game, I'm just saying. Absolutely done. I didn't realise you couldn't actually fire at them. Never noticed you couldn't actually do that. Yeah, Holder's gonna have a breakdown is the only problem we're at. Oh, I'm gonna have a sip of my energy drink and rethink this. Alright, Bolton, come and get triple rocket launcher, please. Drone intensifies. I know, I'm trying to deal with it! I want the vampires just because they have that jump. Yeah, we could have done it with our unstable power cells, but I don't really want to waste them. Come on, Bolton. Long jump out of there. I'm not saying that went bad. But I'm not saying that went good.
I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds!
Come on!
That is blasphemous!
Luckily they're vampires, but... Don't, no one say anything. This is the... I don't want to hear it from anyone. Don't want to hear it. No one. No one say anything. There is no reason this shouldn't work. Luckily the long jump only costs like 5 hemogem. Come on. Come on. Where was the chain? Where was the chain reaction? Where was the chain? Where was the chain? Where What basically happened is we just gave the AI just lots of resources. Let's try and get you home. Yeah, I know you're running out of hemogen, but you run at like no speed, so I'm trying to get you back. Right, when does this EMI go on? 12 days, so I've got 12 days to think about how I'm going to deal with that. This is the worst thing I have ever done in Rimworld. Please don't acknowledge it. You want to give me loads of toxic waste. The thing is, I would do this. But it's like, you're not really giving me brain wiring, main stopper drill. Like, it's not really anything that's amazing, do you know what I mean? So I'm not really sure. Medical treatment. My Bolton's gone into death rest. It's fine. Sort of understandable. Major break, yeah. Don't blame you all. Are we making... Should really be making tea. I don't really know why we're not. Make like 50 unpours at like, I don't know, 30. Just because that will help with some moods. Like losses maybe. Let's try and do something like something slightly productive today. The worst thing I've ever done on Rimworld. And the problem is party people, is I've gone too deep. I've gone, you know, like when you go on YouTube and you go too deep down the rabbit hole. You end somewhere and you've gone too far. You're invested now. That's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. What am I doing at the moment, party people? I don't really want to discuss what I'm doing. This is just born out of stubbornness, aggression, and the will to destroy these mechanoids that the game keeps sending to me every episode. That cluster, 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 cluster. Oh, a cluster. Oh, another cluster. I just want them to go away, be gone.
Lingering on things doesn't help, believe me. Just try and focus on getting better, okay?
I am going to allow these mechanoids up so much. You're going to wish they were never born mechanoids. Large fire explosion if damaged. I want that noted on the record. This item states large fire explosion if damaged. I am going to blow these into another realm. Okay? It says here. It says high explosive shell. Large fire explosion. Okay? We're all agreeing. The game is telling me these things go kaboom. Don't even come at me that we don't have a detonator, okay? We don't have a detonator. I'm fully aware we don't have a detonator. And why am I still doing this? Because we've come too far. I did just Google. It turns out that these go straight through shield packs and stuff like that, so even that wouldn't be able to help us, which is absolutely great. Albo, how's your health? Your movement's fine. Come get that doomsday. Lek, come get a sniper rifle. Right, everyone else inside. This is turning on in 11 days. Right. Lek, go over there. Albo, come down here. Of course you get shot. Absolutely, of course you do. Yes, Lek is the distraction. Albo needs to shoot though. Lek, start backing off. Albo, shoot, please. Long jump out of there.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
You ever feel like not appreciated? No, take Albo! Dump him on the floor. No, are these even like... Yeah, death rest, that's fine. Can we not talk about this episode? This is the silliest thing I've ever done. That works on paper. On paper, that's it's. I can't even. I'm trying to think of even the good thing. Like, it thinned their numbers. I mean, it killed all the basic stuff. That was not worth it. It was not worth it. It just wasn't worth it. I tried. Why is our power out? Because we took all the oh. Why has the power gone out? I'm a failure. I'm just rethinking my life, party people. I mean, I don't really know how to tackle this. And I think this episode has made me break down. Just that this is the episode that never happened. Okay? If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. This episode never happened. I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye. Never happened.